Hey guys, tonight we are talking about 6 tile trends that I love, and I have been working on a project where we're using multiple different tiles, so it's really got me thinking, what are the different trends, what am I liking that I'm seeing, what do I want to spec, and so perhaps this will help you with selecting some tile for maybe your kitchen or your bathroom if you're remodeling, and it's also just exciting to see the trends. So let's start. Number 1, I'm seeing a lot of straight patterns on the tile. Honestly, the subway tile in a brick laid pattern is, I don't know, I'm sort of tired of it. So for projects that we're doing right now, I'm speccing a lot of straight patterns in the brick lay. So if we take a look at my screen here, I love Zia Tile. I'm also going to share a few of my secret sources of tile that I really like and we're using right now on projects. In fact, I just got off the phone with my rep from Zia Tile. We are buying, I'm going to show you what we're buying actually. They have a really good amount of in-stock tile and a lot of different color options that are great. What I like right now about this particular trend, the first trend, straight tile patterns and also with that a matte finish. Matte finish has been popular for a while now in the kitchen, and I love the idea of a matte finish on your tile. It just kind of photographs better. It feels very clean and very modern. Zia Tile has great options that are in stock, a lot of different color variations, and I love the matte finish because it just gives a really sleek look. This is the color that I actually just ordered literally within the last hour. It's Delta Moon. It's a sort of a pink color. It's for a more feminine kitchen that we're designing. But I love the Zia Tile options. So you can see in this pattern actually straight and matte. That's my tile trend number 1, straight and matte. Now if you go over to this catalog, you see that straight finish. I also love, rather than doing a 3x6 subway tile that we saw a lot, we've seen it, we've been there, we've done that, look at some options for a 2x8 or a 2x6, something that's thinner, not as tall as 2 inches is nice, or even a 1x and longer. So this longer linear subway tile but on a straight pattern. That's tile trend number 1. But again, Zia Tile, check them out. They're based out of LA and they have a lot of really great different in-stock options. This particular tile has been fun. We've seen this one pop up in sort of that jungalow style bathroom and kitchen designs. That's a great pattern and also color. So a lot of different options there on Zia Tile. And then so for trend number 2, I want to talk about the colors of tile mixed with the cabinetry. Trend number 2 is a tone-on-tone trend. What I mean by this is, so take that Delta Moon pink colorful tile that I just showed you from Zia, and instead of pairing it, say you're using this in your bathroom, instead of pairing it with the white cabinetry that we have seen over and over and over, consider a tone-on-tone color. So this color that I pulled is Peach Fuzz from Sherwin-Williams, and you can see how it's just a slightly, lighter version of the tile, and so I'm going to be using this as the cabinet and this as the tile, and it gives it sort of a tone-on-tone, more monochromatic feel. That is very on trend right now, and I like that because if I were to put this with white, it would really pop a whole lot more. It'd be more contrasty. This makes it more all about that, the tile and the cabinetry sort of working hand in hand. So this is a great option. That is trend number 2. I'm calling it tone on tone. Trend number 3, bold, graphic, fun pops of tile. What do I mean by this? Well, this morning when I got to my office with 2 babies on, literally a baby on each arm, I had my catalog from the spring collection of Ann Sachs. They just came out with their spring catalog and spring collection, and so it's very exciting. This video is very timely because literally their spring collection dropped in my mailbox today. So this is the spring collection. What do I see in this? I see a lot of really exciting ideas, but for trend number 3, what I want to show you is actually here. I have the actual sample. So if we go to a second resource that I want to show you, one of my favorites is Popham Design. They have incredibly fun, graphic, bold tile options. This is from Popham. It's the Kelly Wearstler collection, I believe, and it's called Diamond Chevron. I'm actually speccing this for a client right now that will be showing at the Architectural Digest show next month. We're using this in the Blue Star booth. So if you're going to that show, please go check it out. Tile trend number 4. This is terrazzo. As designers, we still love terrazzo. We're seeing it everywhere. The price points can be sort of tricky, but I found one that's a good price point that I want to show you. It's actually in the new Ann Sachs catalog. So let's look at that here on my screen. Terrazzo, it's called Terrazzo Renata, and it has, we're actually doing this one right here, this kind of white one. There's also this exciting black and white high contrast option that looks great on the floor. Terrazzo Renata is not a bad price point, and it comes in different field tile sizes, but I'll show you a sneak peek of another project we're working on, which is going to be in Dallas, and it's for an optometry office. So this is actually the rendering of the reception desk. We're taking that Terrazzo Renata and going up on the wall with it and creating an arc where the client's logo will sit on the wall. So it's going to be really beautiful. Terrazzo Renata is a really exciting new product that I would highly recommend. It's got a nice, like, luxurious, a little bit more glamorous feel, but sort of graphic and fun, and I really like that option. So that's tile trend number 4, terrazzo. Tile trend number 5. This is going to be dimensional tile. We've seen this for a while, but if you see this catalog, you really start seeing, like, I'll pull it up on my screen so y'all can see it at home. This is really dimensional tile adds a lot of character and depth in your space. And so, like, here's even on page 4, this Savoy tile has got a nice, like, graphic on the face of it. And let's see, just, you guys, so many different fun options here. There's the Terrazzo Renata. Tiempo, this is exciting. It has a little animal, like, graphic. But the dimensional tile is, we're seeing a lot of nature sort of driven. This is actually in the catalog that I wanted to show you. It's kind of a brushed on version of leaves, and then they also have one that they came out with that's banana leaf. We've seen banana leaf in wallpapers a lot, but now you have a dimensional tile banana leaf. I think that's very exciting, and I really think this is a timeless look. And so dimensional tile, you guys, really does bring out, like it says, a lot of dimension in a space. So this one is really exciting. It's called Moon, and they've used the dimensional tile around a fireplace mantle. That's a great idea to bring a lot of character to your living room space. So dimensional tile is my 5th tile trend. My 6th and final is colored grout. I think I've mentioned this to y'all on the channel before, but if you need to stick with a low price point white tile, there is nothing wrong with that. It can be so timeless and you know, a nice way to keep the space light and bright. However, I would encourage you to look at pairing that with a colorful grout. Now, I have found a company that will match a grout color to any paint color. It does take a couple of weeks, but they do a great job. We have worked with them several times. It's called Grout 360, and it's a great way to just add a different layer of character to a space. And you don't have to do it in this funky, bold, Kim Lewis style, colorful, whimsical thing. You can do a colorful grout in more of an earth tone. I saw this picture in the Ann Sachs catalog as well, where they took a more clay, terracotta, rust color and paired that with a soft white. And it's still a colorful grout punch, but it's not like retro or whimsical. It's more earthy. So you don't have to go crazy on the colorful grout, but if you do want to go crazy, I love that about you. I will show you a project that we just finished up here in Buda, which is South Austin. We did an optometry office called Beautiful Eyes, and Shelby Bella took our photos, and here they are. Here's the gallery. We used a lot of punchy colors, and this is the bathroom, y'all. It has just a very simple 4x4 white tile that's matte. I am more into matte tiles right now. I just think the glossy reflective thing is I don't know, I'm just more into matte finishes right now, and it looks cleaner to me for some reason. But this is the grout. We used a very beautiful teal color of green, and it turned out really, really different, and it's like just enough to make the bathroom unique. So I highly recommend it. The price points really aren't that bad. Grout 360. I think they might be out of Florida, if I remember correctly, but they also have custom sanded grout colors that they already have spec'd, and so for $5 you can go online, buy their sample chart, and you could also just pick an exciting grout color from their already pre-selected colors, or you can send them a paint color and have them match it. So all very, very cool options and ideas here. You guys, tile, I mean, one last thing, color on demand, color, color, color. I'm so excited to see all of this. And then I also just love seeing the neutrals that they're pulling that are more based off of earth tones and earth colors. Then you've got jewel tones. I mean, the sky is the limit. And then last but not least, perfectly imperfect. Everyone right now is very into tiles that are more handcrafted. The edges are not perfect. The Zia Tile that we just spec'd for an Airstream, it's from the Zia collection. I will go back to their website really fast. So we'll end on this note. The Zia collection is absolutely beautiful, y'all. Please check this out. We did a color that's kind of got a green look. Here, oh, it's right here, Zia. It has a almost iridescent quality to it that's really, really stunning in person. It is thicker. We spec'd it for an Airstream that's not going to be moving, but it is really beautiful. Look at all these colors, y'all. So but see how the edges are not perfect, and then when you do this, I suggest dry stacking the tile because it looks more imperfect and kind of a little bit of old world meets new modern. Here's the color we spec'd, Tide Pool. It's absolutely stunning. As soon as the Airstream is finished, I will show pictures of it to you. And so we'll end there. So many exciting new tile trends. So many things to see. I love that they're promoting color. Yes, thank you. Let's do color. You guys, thank you for joining tonight. I hope you learned something. If you're remodeling your kitchen or bathroom right now, send me questions. I would love to answer and help. And send photos. I want to see what everyone's doing in your home. Tile is such a great way to mix it up, add some character, and layer in some personality to your space. Thank you for joining tonight, and you guys, we'll see you next week with more design tips. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. We love bringing you content. We'll see you next week. Good night.